Hey, what's up, guys? I want to do a little vlog video because I want to talk about Chinese buffets. Um, I love to eat. Everyone loves to eat. Food is good. I mean, well, good food is good. But you know that feeling when you just have delicious food? And I love this because every single person watching this video understands what I'm talking about. When you just take a bite of something and you just go, wow, that's amazing. We all can enjoy food. We may not all have guns or knives or the capability of doing something like that, or even in the interest. But we all have to eat, and we all tend to eat stuff that tastes good. So I was just thinking about today, and I figured I'd make a video on it to get your opinions. But I was thinking about the most ideal eating situation. And what I mean by that is I was thinking I haven't been to a Chinese buffet in a really long time, or any buffet specifically, but I happen to be a big fan of Chinese food or Oriental food in general. Um, I love it. I just absolutely love it. Another, I think I've talked about this before, but it's strange because you could take your favorite Chinese food and you take away the sauce and it's crap. It's just boiled or steamed vegetables and, and meat and maybe some dough of some kind. But yeah, take away the sauce in Chinese food, nowhere near the same. But anyway, and the other thing I thought about is that there's no cheese in Chinese food, but that's probably a good thing. You would want cheese in your favorite Chinese food. Although as much as I love cheese, I wouldn't want the combination. I can't think of anything really Chinese food that I would like cheese on or in. I don't know. Maybe an egg roll, some good milk. Maybe not. I still like cheese though. But anyway, yes, a Chinese buffet to me is the most ideal eating situation. It's amazing. So let me walk you through this because I know you've done this before, but you didn't really think about it like I think about it. Because I think about things very deeply sometimes in a very strange way, but it's entertaining to me and it keeps the gears rolling in my head. Um, how amazing is this? For me, it covers all the issues you may have with going out to dinner. First of all, you get there. What do? I'll tell you what you don't do. You don't wait in line. There's never a line for a buffet. There's never reservations. There's never, oh, it's too busy. Let's go somewhere else. I don't think so. Not only do you not have to wait, but you don't go to your table and have to wait for even a waiter. You don't have to order your food. Not that these are problems, these are part of normal going out to dinner or lunch or breakfast or whatever, but it's just so ideal. I mean, you literally walk in the place, you walk right to, like, maybe you pick a seat, put down your jacket or something, if that. But you immediately, the second you walk into the building, you walk right to the food, you grab a plate, you have a plethora of stuff to pick. This is the other, again, it's not a problem, but it's an issue. When I go out to dinner or go out to eat somewhere, I always look at a menu and I get that menu stress. Do you ever get that where you're just like, oh, this looks great, and then you're like, ah, that looks good too. Which one do I get? And I know it seems so stupid for most people, but yeah, I always feel like I want to pick the tastiest, best thing ever. Maybe I don't go out to eat much. I really try to take advantage of it when I do. But yeah, I get that mini stress of like, oh, I hope I get something tasty. So um, there's none of that. You go to a buffet, you get a little of everything. You get to pick a little of everything. There's no other situation where you can try as much variety. And you know by now, I am Mr. Variety. I love a little of everything. And it's just cool. And, you know, you do your first plate. Of course, there's much room for obesity. And it's probably why there is so much obesity. It's because of places like that, like a buffet, where it's just endless eating for $4.99 or whatever for lunch special. No, it doesn't help to contribute to fat America or fat anywhere for that matter. But it's awesome. It's so cool. You walk right in. You don't have to wait for anything. You can little this, little that. You go back for a second plate. And by the way, Chinese buffets, for some reason, they have the best buffalo wings. Um, but they're always tiny. They're like this big, but they're always so delicious. I don't know where they're finding these tiny chickens, or if they're even from chickens. I don't know, but they're tasty. I'm not asking questions. You get a million of them. And it's just it's perfect, and there's no sequence of what to do. You just go there, and it's just like a free for all. And the variety of food's great. And like when you're done, you don't have to wait for anything. You want dessert? Go ahead, grab it. Those friggin' donuts covered in sugar, like granulated sugar. Oh my God, those are awesome. I always get in trouble with those because you go there and it's a buffet too. You don't leave a buffet hungry. You may leave dinner. You may have eaten everything on your plate and go, that was delicious. You're maybe not hungry, but you're thinking, I could have a little more. But maybe you don't. Maybe you don't because you don't want to spend more money on dessert or something. Not an issue at a Chinese buffet. You pig out, eat all you want. You go get your dessert. I don't know why, but their ice cream is always frozen. It always has a little ice chips in it, and it makes it extra tasty. But those donuts, man, they get me in trouble every time. I haven't been to a buffet in a long, long time. In fact, the last time I was in a buffet, I probably weighed 300 pounds. To be honest, I haven't been in probably a year and a half, 2 years. But anyway, um, yeah, I'd eat my food first, and then like you're so full because you want to take advantage. You have to earn your money. That's the other thing too is there's such a satisfaction when you leave a buffet. Like I got my money's worth, and everyone says that that was worth $5 or $7, whatever. Maybe it's $9. Like that's worth it because there's no way you can get that quantity of food and that fast of a service anywhere else, any other eating situation. So I don't know. It's just an interesting thought I was thinking about today, and it's just perfect. I mean, you can go and have dinner and be totally full, extremely content, very happy, and the whole thing could take 15 minutes. There's no waiting for anything. Although I have to say, when I was a much larger man, I did notice that when I went to the buffet, and it wasn't like I went there every day or something. It was still maybe once every couple months, but every time I was there, I always felt like they were watching the fat people. I feel like if you ever go to a buffet again, the staff, particularly Chinese buffets, they always they watch the fat people, and then they talk to. I don't know what they're talking about. I'm ignorant to the language, so I can't understand what they're saying. But I want to think that they're saying, as wrong as it is, oh, number five, he's eating too much. No more, no more for number five. But they can't say no. But they get. I always got that weird look, like too much, too much. I mean, geez, I go to a buffet and have like 4 or 5 plates of food, stacked. Not even like a regular plate. I mean, like a pile, 4 or 5 mounds of food. Yeah, that definitely contributes to fat America. What can I say? It's delicious. It's amazing. It's an awesome experience, and I want to talk about it for some reason. So let me know your opinions on it. Do you like the buffet? And if you do like a buffet, do you like? See, I like Chinese food because there's so much versatility. I mean, when you go to a Chinese buffet, what do you have? You have all the arrays of Chinese food, but that's not where it ends. In addition to Chinese food, you also get like the American section. You'll get like sometimes macaroni and cheese. You'll get pizza, although the pizza is usually horrible. The ones I've been to, there's always like chicken wings. There's all kinds of soups. Sometimes you'll even get like a little salad bar. Not necessarily with Chinese restaurants, not so much salad bar as much as like fruit salad and stuff, not like lettuce and all that kind of stuff. But you get a big array at a Chinese restaurant. Whereas on the flip side, if you go to an Americanized buffet, it's a lot of like usually country food. You get fried chicken, same thing, macaroni and cheese, cornbread, maybe like brisket, different types of meat, ribs, burgers, maybe. But it's funny because when you go to a Chinese buffet, you'll always have the option to have American food, chicken fingers for kids, French fries. But when you go to an American buffet, there's not like a little section for Chinese food. That's strange. I think I'm onto something here. It's a conspiracy. I don't know. I'm I'm hungry now. I'm gonna go have some lunch. So anyway, I just want to do a vlog on that. Something I was thinking about lately, and I thought, you know what? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about what is a Chinese buffet and how amazing it really is. And hey, if I'm looking too much into it, which I know I am, there's way too much thought here dedicated to the subject. But what's your opinion? Do you ever think of it that way? The ideal, it really is the ideal eating situation. If the only way it can possibly get better is if it was free. But even that, it's usually cheap, and I never go at dinner time. It's always lunch special. And like the trick here, let me tell you a little trick, a little tidbit. You go at lunch, okay, right before it's over. This way you meld into the dinner section. Now I know some of these places they're very keen on that, and they watch. And the only real difference is sometimes they'll put out like I don't know, like maybe they do have some kind of a meat that's carved, freshly carved or something. Or the big deal is like when you get the snow crab or crab legs or something, or even lobster if they happen to put that out. They'll be like, no, that's for the dinner people. You don't get any of that. They might smack it out of your hand. But if you're good enough, you can go there at lunch and meld in and get all the extra dinner options for the same price as the lunch special. Me to you. But anyway, yeah, I know it's a ridiculous video, but it was on my mind. Why not? Why not talk about things? These are the things that consume my time and my brain. So I want to share with you. That's all. I am starving now. And I apologize if you're watching this video at midnight and you have nothing in the house except for maybe some stale crackers and some dry cereal with no milk. For that, I feel very bad for you. But I know all of you are going to run to the refrigerator right now. So good luck. Hopefully you find something tasty. Have a good day. Hope you enjoy the rest of it. See you later.